white fuzzy layer here is white blood cells. This solution in between is a sugar solution that we use because red blood cells are denser than white blood cells. They settle below when we centrifuge. The white blood cells stay up here and we can collect them and use them in experiments.
It's just throughout the day. If they feel down, if they feel like something's going wrong, then they have to check it. So I have to get this a tiny little needle there. I don't know if your cameras can even pick that up.
1080p.
So, yeah, hope they're HD. So, basically I'm going to press this against my finger and press a little button, hope for the best. Then I squeeze the blood out. Then I take my little glucose strip. And again, there's many different brands and everything. They make a killing off of diabetics, if you will, with how much all these strips cost and everything. I wait for the code. I put some blood in the little thing. I wait for it to come up.
Normal blood glucose over time, what happens is you'll get this spike in your blood sugar which causes your pancreas to release insulin, which is already pre-prepared, ready to go. And it just comes out of the cells and it will start lowering your blood sugar back down to normal. And if you have a lot of sugar, it will actually do a little dip and then spike back up to normal. So in a diabetic, what happens is this blood sugar goes high and it stays high unless they give themselves their insulin. And someone who is pre-diabetic will get higher than someone who is normal. Here, sorry.
These people are a lot more than just the diabetes they're affected by. So Lori is not that different from any of you. She has lots of things that she likes to do that have absolutely nothing to do with diabetes. She needs this, every time she eats, she has to do an algebra problem to figure out how much insulin to administer to herself. You guys probably just saw a little bit about that. She has to check her blood glucose every time she needs to eat, as well as in the morning and evening, so that's 4 to 6 times a day. She's pricking her finger with a needle. And diabetes never takes a break, so this is something she's affected by every single minute of every single day. If we go out to eat, she's checking her blood sugar. If she wants to have a peanut butter and jelly sandwich at home, she needs to do that calculation and check her blood sugar. If she just really feels terrible, feels down, doesn't want to do anything, doesn't want to check her blood sugar, that's probably when she most needs to check her blood sugar. I don't have the self-control to do that, but she has to do this all the time. And so it wears a lot on a person psychologically. And it's very hard in some cases. You know, I remember coming home one day and just feeling intensely helpless and frustrating because she was sitting on the floor in tears because she just wanted to eat some food and she had to check her blood sugar and she was just sick of it. And she didn't want to check her blood sugar even one more time. And there was nothing I could do about it. I knew she had to check her blood sugar, not just that one more time, but again, 5 or 6 times a day, every single day for the rest of her life.
Dustin, I'm sorry,
Is people who live with those who have a chronic illness or people who have a chronic illness. I think what we're most afraid of is typically not being able to spend time with the people that we care most about. We're lucky though. We're hoping that one day people won't have to live with the kinds of concerns that Lori and I have had to live with and potentially won't be exposed to that kind of risk. So when people ask me, why do you want to spend your life trying to cure diabetes, to come full circle, usually the answer that I tell them, and one that I hope you guys will agree with, is that a picture's worth 1,000 words.
Projects.
Kieran McGrail.